Almost 54 years ago, almost to this day, President John F. Kennedy spoke here at Rice about another moonshot. And I want to read you what he said. "We choose to go to the moon in this decade, and we do the other things not because they're easy, but because they're hard, because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energy and skills, because that challenge is one they're willing to accept and we are unwilling to postpone, and one which we intend to win." That's where we are today in the Cancer Moonshot.
Well, this is a proud moment for MD Anderson, for Houston, to have the Vice President here, to recognize the great work that we've done as an institution, both with respect to his family, but also for humanity. It's also a very great moment for us in the field, where cancer research is now a national priority. Him coming here in the place where the moonshot concept itself was born, in a city with an institution that catalyzed the National Cancer Moonshot, is inspiring to us. It means that he stands with us in the fight against cancer and will bring the might of the federal government behind these efforts and allow us to work together for the betterment of patients now and for generations to come.
I think what will come of it is that people will just see that there's hope, that it's different than landing a man on the moon, but there's hope if we all pull together. Cancer, we can do something about it.
I think that seeing all these people here is just a testament to how much of a priority this has become, and it's a testament to the fact that cancer is something that affects everybody. There isn't anybody in this audience, I'm sure, who can, who has not dealt with the issue either themselves or through a family or friend. So it's an issue that kind of is uniformly impactful.
I think it's important that MD Anderson collaborate because we lead in a lot of areas, and we've got a lot of things that we can bring to the table. But there are places around the country that specialize in different kinds of cancer and do things slightly differently. And I think collectively there's a lot that can come of both contributing leadership to the effort, but also seeing how some of the other institutions do things, and building networks where we can share data, especially clinical data, and look at the bigger picture than rather just what we do at individual sites.
MD Anderson, as impactful as it is, can't do it alone. We have to bring different universities together. We have to bring different stakeholders, the government, biopharma, all together and put their oar in the water and row in the same direction. These are big problems. Big problems require large multidisciplinary teams to come together that are adequately resourced and goal-oriented. And so what we've learned from the MD Anderson Moonshot in 4 years is that we do assemble ourselves in large multidisciplinary teams, and we back those teams with resources. That leads to practice-changing advances more rapidly in many cancers. Now that this is scaling to a national effort, it'll mean that we'll be able to do that even more quickly and more broadly and more definitively and save lives as quickly as possible.